Spirited Indian women's hockey team goes down fighting in bronze match. And Minister Biswajit chairs review meeting of implementation of MGNREGS. Hello and good evening. Welcome to ELITETV English News. This is Utpala. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from the virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Take a short break. Stay tuned.
Saraswati Charitable Trust, BSc Forensic Science, BE Cybercrime Security, Diploma in Pharmacy, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc Radio Imaging Technology, BSc Operation Theatre Technology, Diploma in MLT, RIT, ODT, Dialysis Tamnabagidamak, Manipur Mapanda Chatrabasu Yaragani. Manipur University da affiliate Tauduna, Pharmacy Council of India, Amadi, Ministry of HRD, New Delhi approved Tauraba, 100% job oriented Oiraba, Saraswati Charitable Trust Pangaida, course singasi English and Manipuri Kunithogi session the Tamnabagidamak admission Hogzare. Hen Akupamor Gidama contact you Saraswati Charitable Trust Pangai Aikogi contact number 9856 575 163 Natraga 9402 233 554.
Welcome back. A small update to all our viewers. ELITETV has reached a total of 10,000 subscribers in a short span of 1 month. We ELITETV members thank all our subscribers for choosing ELITETV. We are humbled and privileged to all our YouTube subscribers who have subscribed to our ELITETV News YouTube channel and hope many more will subscribe and support our channel in times to come. Now the news in detail. The history-making Indian women's hockey team's dream of securing its maiden Olympic medal remained unfulfilled as it lost 3-4 to Great Britain in a hard-fought bronze playoff match at the ongoing games on Friday. The Indian women had already created history and surpassed all expectations by entering the semi-finals of the games for the first time. But the maiden Olympic medal remained out of bounds as world number 4 Great Britain, who were gold winners in the 2016 Rio Games, came out on top in the pulsating encounter. The heartbreak came a day after the Indian men's team ended a 41-year-old medal drought by clinching bronze with a 5-4 win over Germany. A mobile testing van for RT-PCR tests will soon be launched by Chief Minister Nongthom Mambiren, said Directorate of Medical and Health Services Director Dr. K. Raju at a press conference on COVID-19 held weekly at Indian Medical Association IMA Hall. Dr. K. Raju continued that home isolation under state nodal officers are properly monitored and the 28 COVID care centers in the districts of Manipur have their own COVID care centers. He further mentioned that there are 3,500 beds in RIMS, Jenims and 80 COVID ICU beds in Island Hospital and 90 other ICU beds in private hospitals, and assured that 200-bedded hospital in Kiamgai, still in construction, will soon be over. Incentives for the workers in COVID ward will be handed soon. Dr. K. Raju warned the people involved in spreading false rumors against the government trying hard to curb the present pandemic will be handed to police. Dr. K. Raju went on to say that the second wave has claimed so many lives, yet no lives had been claimed by COVID-19 from Fairzwal as of now, and further said that 3,000 to 3,500 tests could be done with RT-PCR mobile testing van with an amount of just 450 per test. Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Minister Thongam Biswajit Singh held a review meeting last evening on the implementation of the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme in the state through video conference from his office chamber at New Secretariat. Minister Biswajit said that the proper implementation of the MGNREGS will provide some relief to the people facing difficulties during this pandemic. He further asked the concerned DPCs and other officials for proper and timely utilization of the 165 crore 50,75,000 rupees sanctioned by the Finance Department as the last installment of the 485 crore 50,75,000 rupees, which was released by the centre as its share, and the rupees 53 crores 94 lakhs 53,000 state share to clear liabilities for 2021, and added that proper and timely utilization of the said amount would provide some relief to the general public from the hardships they're facing due to the present COVID-19 pandemic. He continued that the Central Ministry has approved 49 mandates for the year 2021-22 and further requested the DPCs to achieve the said mandates by September end, so they can demand for more mandates during the Labour Budget Review meeting, which is likely to be held in October, and mentioned that the activities under MGNREGS have also been included in the permitted activities of the Home Department. During the conference, the district administration also highlighted issues that they are facing in meeting the state target. Biswajit further appealed to all who are eligible to take the COVID vaccine, which is being provided free of cost under the leadership of the Prime Minister and Chief Minister, so that they can all jointly fight the COVID-19 pandemic. The meeting was attended by Additional Chief Secretary RD and PR MH Khan, Deputy Commissioners, DPCs, MGNREGS, Deputy Secretary RD and PR Lalrobul Fimete, among others.
Since the MGNREGS activities, कोई शॉपी ऑब्जर्व तौरे हर कांदा अखोना बरोइबा तकालेबु पलमसिंग कोई जो कार्बोलर किंद प्रोवाइड तौरे हर कांदा सितंबर एंड भाउता अखोना पुलप ओइना कोई 49 डेज बाउसी अखोना एसिक तौरे हर कांदा अखोना जो कार्बोलर सिंगदा पीरे हर कांदा कोई होगलपा अक्टूबर दा ले अखोगी रिव्यू लेवल बजट की मीटिंग लाको मतमदा अखोना अहेनबा नमित तौरे हर कांदा जो कार्बोलर सिंगदा मणिपुर की लेरिबा प्रजा सिंगदा हेना पैसा कोई भारत सरकार ने लौरगा पीबो गमननबगी कोई पनमिनसी हाइबसिम जो थमजके अदु मरकसिदा कोना कोई जो कार्बोलर सिंगदा अपील तौजरी.
In continuous preventive measures taken up by the Manipur Police ahead of the Independence Day, a team of Imphal West Commando led by Imphal West Commando DSP Y Kishore Chand Meite and a team of Imphal Police Station under the supervision of Imphal West SP Dr. S. Ibomcha Singh conducted house-to-house search operation today from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. at Kashamthong, Hodam Lerak and Longjam Lerak. Around 130 houses were conducted search and verified about 200 individuals, including bailout criminals. No individual was picked up. On the other hand, Manipur Police Department has detained 94 persons and collected fines of 31,850 rupees for violating COVID-related guidelines and restricted issue by the state government and the State Disaster Management Authority, and were released after warning yesterday, and also collected a cumulative fine of 2,53,85,790 from 1,54,734 cumulative violators. Manipur Police Department has also warned that those who violate the guidelines and restrictions shall be dealt with strong legal action under National Disaster Management 2005 and other appropriate laws. Family members of Olympic silver medalist Saiko Mirabai Chanu yesterday gave a helping hand to the truck drivers at her residence at Nongpok Kakching, who contributed in making her reach the Olympic Games as a token of appreciation for their kind help in making her reach Kuman Lampak from her remote village where there was no proper transport services during the time. The All Manipur United Club Organization, A. Amuko, and All Manipur Women's Voluntary Association, Amawova, distributed 4 kg of rice each to the more severely COVID-affected group of people at different localities of Thoubal today. The event was joined by Amuko's President Fairoijam Nando Luwang, Secretary Organization Koijam Santosh Meitei, Amaova's President Yumkhaibam Kunjarani, Vice President Wangkhem Ibema, General Secretary Khetri Mayum Sujata, and all Thoubal District United Clubs Organization's President Loitong Bam Rajin. It can be noted that Amuko and Amaova have been handing over different food items like rice, pulses, potato, onion, salt, etc. to the more severely affected group of people due to the pandemic. They also said they will be continuing the act by tracing the directly affected hand-to-mouth of group of people. The places that the rice distribution program was organized included Kangabok Assembly Constituency, Thoubal Athokpam, Amaova Unit Area 30 houses, Kangabok Sorokwangma Part 1 of SSCY area, 15 houses Kangabok Pali Lekai, Part 2 of MYC area, 15 houses Kangabok Mayay Lekai Part 2 of LLYDC area, 15 houses, and so on. Farmers and locals of Poiroipat Laukol under the jurisdiction of Andhro Assembly Constituency appreciated the timely aid provided by Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren and Chief Minister's advisor Thaunaujam Shamkumar. Poiroipat Laukol farmers had been facing problems regarding the shortage of water during this farming season and the timely supply of water to the right turn canal side of the Nongpok Kaithel Manbi Dam by the Water Resources Department with the support of Thaunaujam Shamkumar under the auspices of Chief Minister N. Biren was deeply treasured by the local farmers. It's time for a short break. See you right back.
You are the future. School, a place where your future is carved. Exploring new ideas, spacious classrooms equipped with smart boards, well-stocked library, expression in art, educating young minds, even making stronger. This is where you start, cause it all begins with you. UNACO School, excellence in education.
Admission open. Kindergarten Montessori School Sagobal Takil Kolom Laikai Imphal West ki Class 11 Science Amadi Arts ki Academic Session 2021 ki admission hausare. School asi angang sing na mahai masing tambagi di yam na mapam saraba ing na chik na lairaba school amani. Jahi kudingi afava satra satri kaya puthokpagi damak Asia Today na Best Public School with Academic Excellence in Manipur Pidu na ikai kumna kraba school amasuni. Satra sing na online class yawbada hena kudong chana bagi damak 60% and above satpa Satra Singda 4G tablet asi ahanba admission tauba Satra chani fawada khudong chaba pizagani masiga iroinana chatliva session 2021-22 asiki class nursery dagi class 9 fawagi admission taubi hauduna amadi anoba admission taubi ningba singsu 4G tablet fawagi khudong chaba pizagani hena akupa marol gidama principal kindergarten Montessori School Sagobal Takil Kolom Laikai Imphal West Tanabiu contact number 9366167165 natraga 9366412934.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector AR/IGAR East today took cleanliness initiatives by carrying out garbage collection and disposal in the T. Waichong area of KPI district on 5th August, taking forward the vision of Prime Minister's call for the nationwide cleanliness drive, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. During the 3.5-kilometer-long cleanliness drive, Gelnel outpost of the unit located at Banglabung carried out area cleanliness and garbage removal cum disposal along the IT road from Gelnel village to T. Waichong village. At the same time, creating awareness among masses about the importance of cleanliness, taking inspiration from the soldiers, sanitizing the area, the villagers of Gelnel village, especially the children, joined the cleanliness drive, providing an apt example of independent civil-military cooperation for a clean, green world. The Assam Rifles has remained consistent in pursuing cleanliness since the call for the movement was given by the Honorable Prime Minister. On the other hand, 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of HQ 22 Sector/IGAR East organized a vaccination cum medical camp for the workers of the road construction company in Tamenglong with an aim to vaccinate and provide medical facilities to underprivileged and high-risk population of Tamenglong. The vaccination cum medical camp at Salungpang was inaugurated by Commandant Tamenglong Battalion on 6th August 2021. He praised these silent workers who are contributing immensely towards betterment and development of the region as they are toiling hard amid COVID restrictions to usher a new era of development in the hill region of Manipur, and added that their dedicated service will help district economically bloom in years to come. Further, he urged the workers to follow strict COVID-appropriate behavioral measures even after vaccination. Stressing upon the slogan, Dawai Bhi or Karai Bhi, he said that it's a proud moment for Assam Rifles as friends of Northeast people to take responsibility and provide COVID vaccination and medical assistance to the unsung heroes involved in nation building. The medical staff of battalion administered COVID vaccine to 150 beneficiaries and examined over 95 workers and distributed general medicines to them. The battalion also organized a COVID awareness campaign cum sanitization drive at the construction campsite of the workers. 44 Assam Rifles have already conducted 31 medical and vaccination camps during the past 6 months at various places of Kangpokpi and Tamenglong district. The unit is committed to battling the pandemic and ensure well-being of people of the region through more such vaccination and medical camps. MPCC spokesperson Ningombam Bhupenda Meitei today congratulated Sushila Chanu Pukrabam for her splendid performance in the Tokyo Olympic Games 2020. Regarding this, Bhupenda Meitei tweeted, "I suggest Manipur Chief Minister Shri N. Biren Singh for Sushila Chanu Pukrabam to be appointed as Deputy Superintendent of Police in the state government to encourage women in hockey for the Olympics. She deserves it as her hockey team in Tokyo Olympics 2020 nearly missed the medal." Three remote Alaska volcanoes are in various states of eruption, one producing lava and the other two blowing steam and ash. So far, none of the small communities near the volcanoes have been affected, Chris Way Thomas, a geologist with the Alaska Volcano Observatory, said on Thursday. A footage on Thursday clearly showed episodic low-level ash emissions from Pavlov volcano, prompting the observatory to raise the volcano's threat level from yellow or exhibiting signs of unrest to orange, indicating an eruption is underway with minor volcanic ash emissions. Ash clouds were rising just above the volcano's 2,518-meter summit, drifting about 9.7 kilometers to the south before dissipating. Pavlov is a snow and ice-covered stratovolcano on the southwestern end of the Alaska Peninsula, nearly 965.6 kilometers southwest of Anchorage. The nearest community is Cold Bay, about 56.33 kilometers southwest of Pavlov, which is considered one of Alaska's most active volcanoes in the Aleutian Islands arc of active and dormant volcanoes. Pavlov last erupted in 2016, dropping some ash on another community, Nelson Lagoon. The observatory on Thursday received reports from people in the community of Adak of a lava fountain at the summit of the Great Sitkin volcano. The reports were later confirmed by the webcam footage. The Israeli Air Force said it carried out airstrikes on neighboring Lebanon for the first time in 7 years Thursday, following a second day of rocket fire across the border. Lebanon condemned the strikes as an escalation that could mark a change of tactics by Israel, while UN peacekeepers urged restraint. Earlier today, rockets were fired from Lebanon into Israeli territory, the Israeli Air Force tweeted. In response, fighter jets struck the launch sites and infrastructure used for terror in Lebanon, from which the rockets were launched. The Air Force said an additional target in the area from where rockets have been launched in the past was struck as well. Israeli jets routinely strike Palestinian militant targets in the Gaza Strip and suspected Hezbollah or Iranian targets in Syria. But it was the first time since 2014 that they had hit targets in Lebanon, the Air Force said. "We condemn the rocket attacks from armed groups based in Lebanon into Israel," State Department spokesman Ned Price said. "We've made the point that Israel has a right to defend itself." Members of Patriotic Writers Forum PAWF Manipur, Assam and Tripura today condoled on the sudden demise of renowned writer and former PAWF patron member Kuraijam Nimaicharan at his residence at Kurai Lamlong, Kurai Thaudam Lekai through online at a condolence meeting. Forum ex-president Yai School Khwairakpam, Secretary Rakesh Naurem, PAWF Guwahati President Thaunaujam Shyam, Secretary Raju Maibam PAWF, Tripura President Guru Mayum Biplab Sharma, Senior Member Waribam Maino were present in the condolence meeting presided by PAWF Manipur President Nauroibam Khamba Luang. A 2-minute silence was observed for the deceased soul to be rested in the heavenly abode. Caprice Industries Private Limited Managing Director Khagembam Priyojit, in collaboration with Tintha Zilla Parishad member Khagembam Ongbi Manisang Devi, today organized a lunch for the Community Home Isolation Center CHIC inmates at YK College, Wangjing, under the jurisdiction of Wangjing Tintha Assembly Constituency. Speaking on the occasion, Caprice Industries Private Limited Managing Director Khagembam Priyojit urged the inmates to fight bravely against COVID-19 and not to be discouraged for being tested positive. He further appreciated the staff working in the Community Home Isolation Center for their efforts. It's time for another short break. See you right back.
Awaba Fongdokjaba Lairi Kingbam Lekaidagi Blue Hawk Cricket Club ki founder member Oiramba Maishnam Brozendrona Leikidabada Blue Hawk Cricket Club na Awaba Fongdokjari Club Asina Kurai Lamlong da Leiba Club Asigi Sanglenda Mifama Mapangtoktuna Minute Ani Tumina Leiduna Leikidrabagi Mafamda Ikai Kumna Buutki Maishnam Brozendro Blue Hawk Club Asigi Chauna Thodang Lobiramba Mioi Amani Maha Club Asigi President Oina Thau Purambata Natana Imphal District Cricket Association Gisu Executive Member Oina Thau Pubirami Leikidraba Maishnam Brozendrona Mapugi Leikolda Ingna Chikna Leirunaba Thoni Jari Haizariba Blue Hawk Club Kurai Lamlong Kaithel
Ibema Nangbu mobile da sanale anu kaidorge Mi namanabi laije hoidi kari paramedical tamba chale habra kaino ado nangsu khara chalaga hangusu dana Yumda game sanaraga advance sum leibudo kanaroiba chak charse lao ko
Laizalai khibrota mo
Madi Simsta Medical Tambasat Kine.
ai kona mula ge de
Fare adudi ai mala kan tamage ko.
hoi chalu khige admission open Saina Institute of Medical Science teams
ai lehorage ko ma misna ai khoi dela amira
hoi nangna medical ta masat pado ai siaw ge nang nak tahang bala ini
yani adudi heng chami nawrase law manung changose
General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course 12 in arts or science stream in confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time 12 and above duration 3 years 6 months BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology DMRI
ultrasound MRI CT scan ECG X-ray
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology DMLT
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology BOTT recognized by Indian Nursing Council New Delhi Government of India and affiliated to BSS Government of India.
Please contact Saina Institute of Medical Science teams, Porompat branch, Porompat crossing.
Welcome back. Let's continue with the news updates. COVID warriors of Youth Foundation for Fitness and Service YOFFS Manipur and Amuko distributed arsenic ALB 30 and Ayush 64 PICE 500 for 2,000 people supplied by Department of Ayush in a bid to fight against COVID-19 whilst giving information to the people on the usage of the COVID savior medicines. Chana Village COVID-19 Task Force and Chana Mairapai Bilup collaborated in the distribution aid. Efforts on fighting against COVID-19 and contributing in keeping the people healthy become YOFFS Manipur's main objective in view of their coming 14th Foundation Day. YOFFS Manipur further urged the people to get vaccinated and to follow the SOP given by the government. Manipur Students Federation MSF District Committee Jiribam today strongly condemned the non-replacement of transferred teachers in schools of Jiribam district in a press meet held at Jiribam Utpala office. President Atom Rajiv Maitai told media persons that the student committee had been demanding for replacement of transferred teachers in the Jiribam district, but the state government paid no heed in this regard, and an order passed by the Joint Secretary Education Department Government of Manipur on August 4th, which stated the transfer of geography teacher Murangtem Romeo without a replacement couldn't be accepted by the student organization. Longmai Nature Club today inaugurated Padan landfill and incinerator near Longmai 1 village, which the club had been working on from the past for a plastic-free village for proper disposal and recycle of the waste in the village. Longmai Bazaar and Ijai Torel are the two main spots focused for maintaining a clean environment. A tree sapling was planted at Padan landfill as a part of the inauguration. Robert Singh Khetrimayum IAS DC Noni opened the stone monolith for Padan landfill and incinerator. Ningshem Vashum SP Noni Napoleon Rongmai DFO Noni Namlanglung Gangmai SDO Noni Ezekiel Dangmai Longmai Nature Club President and other village members were present during the inauguration. The Maharaja Mongyamba Multipurpose Livestock Agriculture and Social Forestry Cooperative Society Limited's President M. Dineshwar International Awardee today presided a meeting at the Society office handing over a written plea to the Honorable Agriculture Minister and Honorable Chief Minister Manipur for the need to make available urea fertilizers to the COVID-19 affected farmers. He also thanked the Chief Minister and Agriculture Minister for reducing the price of fertilizers and further asked them to continue doing the same. Golfer Aditi Ashok remains strong at Olympics, holds second spot after round 3. Aditi was 12 under 201 after 3 rounds and is the sole golfer in second position, 3 strokes adrift of leader Nelly Korda of USA, who carded a 2 under 69 in the penultimate round. Indian golfer Aditi Ashok carded a 3 under 67 in the third round to hold on to the second position and remain in strong contention for the country's maiden Olympic medal in the sport here on Friday. Aditi was 12 under 201 after 3 rounds and is the sole golfer in second position, 3 strokes adrift of leader Nelly Korda of USA, who carded a 2 under 69 in the penultimate round. 4 players, New Zealand's Lydia Ko, 66, Australia's Hannah Green, 67, Denmark's Christine Pedersen, 70, and Japan's Mone Inami, 68, shared the third spot with totals of under 203. Let's take a look at the headlines once again. Mobile labs for COVID testing to be soon available. Spirited Indian women's hockey team goes down fighting in bronze match. And Minister Biswajit chairs review meeting of implementation of MGNREGS. That's all for today. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Stay safe and have a great evening.